welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the video, let me tell you guys, I was in the process of moving, so I was packing, so don't come to me, ignore the mess. But welcome back to my channel. It has been months since I did a video. This video is actually old. I think I did it back in like, I want to say August somewhere, if not later than that. But I've been going through so much, so I haven't had time to edit and post. But I am finally back to myself, and I will be doing more videos for you guys. I just want to apologize for the long wait. So let's get into this. We are just doing some box braids. This video, I feel like it's pretty much self-explanatory. I think I said it right. But basically, I always tell you guys about tucking. I love to tuck. I think I've done a more detailed video on that. If I haven't, then I'm sorry. I will definitely do that for you guys. We are just doing some box braids in, I guess, diamond parts. I don't really plan my parts for my clients. I just, whatever comes to mind, I just do. But I mean, I don't plan it. Also, you guys know that I love to section all my parts before I start braiding. The reason why, I honestly feel like I invented this, but we'll leave that for another time. The whole, yeah, we just so I always love to section all the hair out before I braid, because one, for me, I feel like it's faster. Secondly, I feel like it's kind of like easier on the scalp, because imagine having to like go back in and out with the comb while you got tight braids in your head. Like, that's not it. It's annoying, it's painful. I'm sure it's annoying for the client, it's annoying for me. So I feel like sectioning it out and then going back to braid is way easier for everyone. And also when I do that, I'm able to count how many braids, you know, I'm gonna get in total. It's weird, but that's just something that I like to do. I really didn't speed this video that much. I don't think I don't think I speeded it at all. I don't know if that's a word, but I don't think I did at all. I just left it on the normal, you know, the normal flow. But if you guys want to slow it down to pay closer attention, I think YouTube has an option in the settings somewhere where you're allowed to, you know, slow down the video. So you guys can also do that. I'm not sure if you're catching how I'm making sure I tuck the hair. Like I said, you can slow it down and pay closer attention to it. I always say this in all my videos. I'm not really good at explaining, because nobody ever taught me how to braid. It's just something that I guess a passion I was born with. But I do try to show you guys and share with you guys my techniques. For those of you who appreciate it, thank you and God bless you. For those of you who don't, thank you and God bless you. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking so you guys can enjoy this video. And if you have any questions or any suggestions on videos you would like for me to do, please feel free to comment under the video. Actually, don't comment. I stopped looking at my comments because some people are just, you know, but just send me an email or comment, because once in a while I do go through the comment and try to respond to, you know, to you guys. But feel free to shoot me a video, not a video, an email, and I would definitely check it out and respond if you have any questions or concerns. You know, I used to wonder, before I became a YouTuber, I used to wonder why YouTubers never really like responded to comments under their video. And now being a YouTuber, I totally understand why they don't. People can be so mean sometimes, and it's like you gotta be careful what you say back, because you know you gotta be professional and all that good stuff. So now I totally understand why people don't comment back to viewers. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking so you guys can pay attention to how I am going to be tucking the hell out of this braid. Sorry for my words, but sorry, not sorry.
Comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out for the easy high. Please fortify this strength of mine. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. Weakness comes and goes, it goes, it goes. My weakness echoes in my soul. Oh, it echoes in my soul. My weakness comes and goes, it goes, it goes.
Because I'm so short and because of the way I grip, it's hard for me to reach the top of my client's hair. I'm gonna invest in a stepping stool or something because this is not it. Like trying to grip from the top, it's I feel so bad for my clients because I'm always like, can you tilt your head down? Because I can't reach. And with the way I grip, I mean, I know other ways of gripping, but I just feel like this technique is neater and it's just more natural looking. I don't like when there's like a knot at the top of the braids. I hate that. So this is like one of my favorite. And then there's the other technique where like you kind of braid it like you're doing cornrows. For me, I just feel like, ew. Anyways, but always make sure you braid your hair all the way to the end. Like braid till you cannot braid no more. Don't braid halfway and leave it and dip it in water. That is ratchet. It's not cute. It's not professional. Always make sure your braids are all the way to the end. And then that's it. We are all done. I'm gonna go ahead and of course section it out and trim. This is why it's so important to tuck your client's hair when you're braiding, because of this section right here. Because when you're trimming, you don't want to trim off your client's hair. Like people spend years and years and years trying to grow their hair out to a certain length. And when you mess around and you cut off people's hair, it's rude, it's disrespectful, and people get angry. So it's always good to make sure that their hair is tucked into the braids so you do not end up trimming their hair. You don't have to be, I mean, everybody is different. When you start off, don't try to be fast and whatever. You can do it slow till you get comfortable with it. I started off really slow before I got fast. Right now I'm going to go ahead and dip the ends of the braids. I am using a cup that I got from McDonald's because again I am moving and I ended up packing a whole lot of my stuff, so that's what I am using right now. And then I'm just going to go ahead and try to get as much water out as I can. Sometimes you can go back with a blow dryer, you know, to kind of get some of the water out, especially in the winter, because you don't want your client catching a cold from water dripping all over them. Like, that's not it. But that's it. I'm going to go ahead and spray some oil sheen, and if you have mousse, you can go ahead and apply mousse. My client didn't want mousse, so we did not use mousse. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.